Yo, I've had something in my pantry I've been wanting to clear out for a while now. This cup of ramen. So I'm going to be having this with some pork wontons. It's going to be a pretty simple late lunch because the captain and I are going out for another walk in a short while, and I just want to get something quickly thrown together before I make something a bit more substantial after getting in. So I'll be putting 6 of these babies in here, and they're going to make up 87 grams of that. So of course then I get to log that on my fitness pal. The calorie count's going to be put on the screen, and then to that is going to be added 1 lotus paste bun. Steam these for 15 minutes, and in the meantime put some boiling water out the kettle in this bad boy. Ooh, real freaking exciting. Making ramen out of a cup. Content. Ooh. And I've accidentally torn off the lid. Wow. So, obviously this stuff's going to have a wicked high sodium content, but since I'm going to be going out for a pretty long walk, water retention's probably not the worst of my interests this evening. Not going to pretend I understand the science behind that. So, unfortunately, I am actually out of eggs. Otherwise, I'd be using the egg boiler over there to make a soft-boiled egg to go in the bowl with this as well. I feel like this is going to work fine either way. And then I'm going to be cutting one of these things up as well. Sharpen my knives, but I'm just so freaking terrible at it. There we go. Oh, actually this thing is a lot sharper than I thought it was going to be. I really hope YouTube doesn't like censor me having a knife actually cutting on camera. I don't know, it sounds like something they do. But yeah, just that. It's going to be a little bit extra to go in the bowl with that. Bit of pointless garnish, but I'm sure there's some nutritional value to it. The steam has been on for about 6 or 7 minutes, and this is about the time I can at least take the wontons out of it. These aren't going to need the full 15 minutes to steam, simply because in a moment we're going to pour boiling water over them. Well, boiling chicken stock, technically. I'll put the onions in here. Gonna get this all stirred up. Noodles are still a little hot. I can already tell just from how the fork feels against them. They're just a teensy bit al dente, but that doesn't matter because all of this is now gonna sit in the bowl for a bit. This stays in the pot. You can see how it's kind of a pain. Scrape all this out. All these little tiny pieces of vegetable that I'm pretending adding some kind of nutritional merit to my food. And then I'm just going to cover this with a plate for a little while, and once again, let everything cook in there a little longer. And this is pretty much ready to go. So just give this another final stir, get everything a little bit more distributed. Get some of the random tiny veggie pieces on top. Makes no freaking difference, honestly. And there we go. I'm just having some chicken noodle soup with some pork wontons as a light, well, I call it a light lunch. The calorie count of this is actually pretty big. I'll be putting it on the screen. But considering the walk I'm going to be going on soon, I feel like I can make room for it, and I feel like I'm going to be able to burn it off. My Fitbit is now automatically adding the calories I burn just as a matter of course in a day to my fitness pal. I'm obviously trying not to completely take the piss with that, as at the end of the day I'm supposed to be trying to eat at a caloric deficit, so I'm still only trying to target a consumption of about 2,000 or just over a day, which will be enough to make me lose weight. But regardless, it's all still working, and I'm going to go and enjoy this slightly shitty meal. Now the lotus seed paste bun's obviously going to need a little more time, but that's effectively dessert, so I'm just leaving that to go while I go and eat this. And I'll see you soon.